Hello, and we're live. And hello, my name is Cindy, and thank you for coming to my Saturday morning live virtual teacher. I changed it from VIPKID to virtual teacher because I'm doing other things here, and I hope that my friends are coming along with me. And today we're going to be talking about a new venture, and Tamara and Kasie are going to come with me, and we are going to talk about a new thing called Groove Funnels. It's totally brand new to me, and they've been doing a lot of stuff on their channels and Facebook group and stuff. And so they wanted to come on live and talk to me about it. So here we go. Hello, Tamara.
Hello, how are you?
Whoop, there we go.
Hello.
This is so awesome. Thank you guys. So I don't know. Yeah, thank you for coming to my channel. So, well, you guys are going to have to introduce what is Groove Funnels and what are we doing here? It sounds really groovy. I mean, you know.
Well, yeah, I'm Kasie, and Groove Funnels is a big suite of apps to help people build their businesses. There's so much you can do with it. It would be hard just to tell you all about it in this short time we have, but we're gonna help you the best way we can today. So
yeah, I'm just gonna tell you from my perspective. Hello, Giselle. From my perspective, I saw you guys doing Groove Funnels, and I'm like, what is this? Like, I kept watching because I know Kasie really well, and I know you guys are smart, but I'm like, what is this? You know, I was trying to figure it all out. And then I started making my website, and then I realized that, you know, when you're trying to make a website and you're trying to do things online, everything costs money. And everything you want to do, like you go from your website to your email list, to your sending stuff to your email list, to your creating a course. And, I want to sell something on Etsy. Then you got to pay all this other stuff. And so I realized every little thing you do, somebody wants a little bit of your money. So you're going to have all these things, you know, bills every month for all of the different things.
And not only that, but can you link them all together too?
Right. It's confusing. Exactly. Right. So I'm like, which one did I pick? Did I pick the MailChimp, or did I can't even remember, because I looked at all of them. I can't remember which one I actually ended up with. Yeah. And so then I started figuring out what the advantage was for the Groove. So the Groove is kind of like a one-stop for the online creator. And you can do a website, you can do an email list, you can do a shop, you can do basically anything you want within their little house type of thing. And so everybody can pick something different. Like, everybody doesn't have to do the same thing. So we can, like, eventually you can kind of support each other and kind of work with each other as well, even though you're all doing different things. So that's my perspective. I was like really confused at first, like, what can you do? And so I've been watching and seeing what's the advantages are. So that's my perspective. And so I'm just curious what's your vision for what you're doing?
Well, I'll start, but I think with Groove, I get so caught up in wondering what I should choose. You know, like you were saying, there's so many options, and what do I choose? What do I do? What, you know, I get overwhelmed, not just about the cost, but about just the choices. Like, am I making the right choice? Am I doing the right thing? And there are a couple of things that I really like that Groove features. The first thing is, yes, you can. I saw Giselle's. You can't. You don't need money to start a business. Well, actually, with Groove, they have an incredible free version. And their free version does a lot of what Groove will do. And it's so that you can walk around and look at it, because they're so proud of their product that they believe by giving you the opportunity. You don't have to enter your credit card to try the free trial. It's not even a trial. You just go on their free version, and you can do so much with that free, which that's what built the trust kind of with me, is that they offered something where I did not have to put in my credit card. Of course, there's a lot of pressure from them to upgrade, because that's their whole point. But it's totally possible to have a pretty neat like business for free on Groove. And then the other thing is, once you do upgrade, they don't set limitations on much of their products. So if you want to build courses, for example, you can build unlimited courses and have unlimited members within the Platinum plan. You can have unlimited websites. You can have unlimited, like your email list, I believe is like, it's astronomical compared to email providers. And that's included once you upgrade. I think it's like 100,000 email subscribers or something like that before you have to pay for and it's only $100 a month after that to substantially increase your email list. And they not only give that, but they give more video storage. They give a lot more for just that $100 a month. But that's after your business is already well established, growing, making money, so $100 isn't going to be a huge chunk of change at that time, but for me, I just like that I can play around. I can figure out my own groove, so to speak, without paying this monthly fee, or I've already paid for it, and now I can focus on what I want to do in order to build my business.
Hi, Jason. I'm pushing Jason to. He's really smart. I'm like, well, I was talking to my daughter who has 4 kids yesterday about, since you're a teacher, 4 kids, I say daughters, 4 kids. My daughter has 4 kids. And I said, as a parent, what would you be looking for in like a school type of thing? And I told her that you're doing the math program, like a tutoring school or whatever. And, I think that it's nice because teachers can sort of create their own little online school rather than jumping into it's nice to have an already established one. Yeah. But once you feel confident, then you can branch out into something more your own. And I think that's really awesome. And there may be a platform where teachers are just showcasing their schools rather than themselves, their whole program type thing. So
though Groove does have the Groove Marketplace too, and you can actually you can put your school in the marketplace, but then they have an affiliate marketplace where if you want people to promote your school and you give them a little piece of the profit, you have that option as well, which I think is really neat for Groove. They're not only helping your school get ahead, but they're helping affiliate marketers as well get ahead because, they're trying to build a business as well. And, and there's not a lot of resources available for people that want to start getting into affiliate marketing. And so I think that's pretty neat with Groove that they're trying to help everyone really. And the other thing about Groove is, speaking with people that do Kajabi, for example, I think with the $200 a month plan or something, I think you only get three memberships, or it's something like that. But if you want to build a school, for example, you can have different courses for different grade levels. So you can build 12 courses if you wanted to, or 13 courses if you count kindergarten. K through 12, everybody will have their own course or different subject areas. You can have a course for English, ELA. You can have a course for math. You can have a course for, you're not limited. And that's one thing that I think is wonderful with Groove is just, there's not many limitations out there,
Sounds to me like it's the wave of the future because
and that's what they, so he built this butterfly marketing system, which is ingenious, really, but there was no platform to do it, to implement it, right? Which is kind of why he founded Groove, because there just wasn't anything out there where you could take his butterfly marketing strategy and implement it. And you know, and then he did, you know, but when he first founded Butterfly Marketing, it did fantastic, but he didn't think to do WordPress plugins. And then WordPress started coming, and they started getting better and better and better. And people wanted prettier and better over this butterfly marketing strategy, you know, which is understandable. So he learned right then that you don't skimp. You know, you've got to go above and beyond. You've got to just give everything if you want it to work out. And that's what he's doing here. And so far, it's been wildly successful.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, I did the thing that really, really put me closer to this point I'm at now is because you guys brought Tim from Online Teacher Dude, and I did his website in a weekend. And that's where I realized how much there is to making a website, even if you're not doing the coding, like even if you're doing the plug and play type stuff. It's still a lot, and connecting all of the different things and trying to collect the email address. All I wanted was a simple place to put my freebie, collect email addresses, and then I was going to, you know, take it step by step. And I'm like, this is just like, I feel like I'm just, you know, having to learn so many things, which is fine, but it's overwhelming.
And so I will say, you know, like that's the thing is that Groove, well, when I first started not knowing about Groove, I chose Wix because it's supposedly easier drag and drop, but Wix supposedly has poor SEO capabilities, whatever. And so, but I chose it for the ease of trying to do it. And, you know, but then a lot of people chose WordPress. WordPress is cheaper, but there's a huge learning curve. And then supposedly the SEO is pretty good with WordPress. It's one of the best. But then here comes Groove that takes the best of both worlds. It's a drag and drop with excellent SEO capabilities. And, you know, and they really try to make it intuitive and user friendly. So everybody, you know, even I can learn, you know.
And so, and the other thing is like, there is a free, I'm just kind of trying to talk fast because we only have like, I have a class after this.
I could talk for hours.
But so I got the free version, but I see the advantage of getting the one-time fee, and the one-time fee is pretty low compared to like, say, Kajabi or something, or even compared to trying to do everything piecemeal. Because I'm like, well, I could house the course here, and I could do this email thing, and I could do this and do that, and then I'm all over the place, and it's, you know, going to keep going up. So the what's the one-time price? Like
$13.97.
Okay, so about $1,400, and it's a one-time fee. You're done.
Yep.
And the other awesome thing about it is what?
What?
What's the, like, if you get the affiliate? Oh my
affiliate is amazing.
So I'm like, if I got 3 people to join,
start making money right there.
And every teacher should be doing this. Like every teacher or even business owner. Like if you want to, you know, sell anything, or you want to market anything or teach anything. I'm thinking even my husband, he teaches Bible classes. You know, he could put Bible classes on there and just send people to those, you know, courses like that. You know, there's so much.
Yeah, you can definitely share it because there aren't limitations. So you can both do a lot of things with it. And not only that, but the, you know, you not only get affiliate fees. So if you get the free version, they make you an affiliate. Even with the free version, you get 20% of everybody who purchases. And then with the paid version, you get 40% of everybody who purchases. But not only that, you get 10% if somebody purchases from someone else. So if somebody purchases from your downline, whatever. So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah. So isn't it like a 2-tier type thing? Like it doesn't go
2 tiers.
It's not like a multi-level.
It's not an MLM. It's 2 tiers. So either you do the affiliate or the person you bought the affiliate from will get 10% as well. So
so that's a pretty good thing too, that they're willing to allow that affiliate capability.
And there's a great question in the chat. Do you mind me answering that one?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just trying to check.
Yeah,
I'm checking.
Giselle wanted to know about paying monthly. If you can pay a one-time fee, or pay it monthly. The thing with paying it monthly is instead of being $13.97, it ends up being 5 payments now, I believe, of $4.97. So now that it's getting closer to coming out of beta, it is a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
And that actually helped affiliates. I know it kind of sounds a little bit weird, but since they have done that, the affiliates or the people pay in advance so that their credit cards don't decline later when it's monthly and things like that. So it's actually made things easier for us as affiliate marketers to gain our affiliates and things like that too. But it is more expensive that way, but you definitely can do it. And there's something with PayPal.
Once you're done with those 5 payments, you still are done for life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's $2,500 is still a pretty cool
5 to 500, which is that's 2,500. So that's quite a bit more.
Yeah, it's just about 2,500, just under that. But once you're done, even $2,500 is a great value for GrooveFunnels. If you can't afford the one-time fee, $2,500 is still amazing, and that's it. Once you pay those, you're done. No more.
And it will be going up in increments. We don't know exactly when, but in January, the lifetime is supposed to go away forever. And that's going to be a huge change. Wow. That's when they're going monthly, and then it's going to be a la carte for certain things and everything. So this is like the time we think the time to invest long term even.
Yeah. So. Now I will tell you that I would love to take Amy Porterfield's course, but I haven't done it. Amy Porterfield is recommended by Nancy Taylor for if you want to go gangbusters on all this kind of stuff. What is it? She has the DCA. I can't remember. The creating a course and all different things. But I was listening to, she does have a podcast. So you can listen to her for free also. Yeah. And she has a lot of free master classes that I've listened to. Yeah. But she has a lot of great ways that you can actually make money to pay for these things, So that's another thing to keep in mind, that if, like for me, I have a course I want to do already. So if I hurry up, get myself going, get organized and get it going, then you'll make money on that. And once you do one course, you are ready for another one. And I've seen a lot of people with the Nancy Taylor course and everything, they start out one way and then their life just takes this weird turn and they didn't even expect it, but it was good for them. Right. So I think that's one of the things that we have to keep in mind right now, that you, like Amy Porterfield says, you take the chance and you're kind of taking it out of the money that you have right now, sort of, if you want to buy it today, but you're also thinking about, how am I going to replace this money fast?
And they give ways, not only with their excellent affiliate. If you can get 2 or 3 people to join under you, you're going to break even, you're going to start, and then you can start making money. With the course, if you have one course, like, let's just say you make $1,390, you make $1,500 on the one course. Well, you're only going to make $200 initially, or $100 initially, but then every time you do that course afterwards, you're going to make 100% of the profit.
Right. And also you get better at your skill.
And you get better at your skills, and you don't have to worry about that monthly fee. And that's what Tim was talking about. He paid for his Kajabi easily when he first launched Website in a Weekend, but then he didn't launch it regularly, consistently, and then he's still paying the monthly fees for Kajabi without making any money. And it was just, he was starting to stress almost.
I didn't want to get into, I didn't want to say, okay, I have this one course, and then what if something happens and I don't keep teaching it? Then what am I going to do?
Right.
You I feel like I need Amy. I need a plan on how people do that in order to keep everything going. I see that Amanda Panda, she's been amazing, like creating new stuff and have like right now she's doing a 5-day free or 5-day, I think it is free class for Manicam users. And doing that was an Amy Porterfield thing where you offer something free, you get your clientele build up, and then you offer another thing later. And so by offering all this free stuff, then you end up with customers eventually.
Right. But again, Amanda Panda's courses are amazing. But so far, the ones that I've seen, like I think have been $10, $20. And I know I went to her Boom Card one and I was the only student in there.
Okay.
And I'm really curious how she's paying for Kajabi every month.
Oh, okay.
Because she's offering like weekend courses at a killer price. What?
Yeah. I think she should switch to Groove. I think all these teachers.
We have a meeting. He's our guest on Thursday.
I mean, and I'll be honest, Kajabi is more beautiful. And they have these little snippet videos of how to do everything. Groove is going to put those little snippet tutorials once it's done. But they're waiting until the end of the year because right now there's so many updates. There's so many changes going on. And they're not changes that you can't learn or implement. Like everything is following the same flow. It's just better, more options, different things there. So it's not like you're going to have to relearn it all, but they're waiting on the little tutorials until they get it launched at the end of the year.
Okay. Well, the other thing is Kajabi, I realized like I did Tim's website in the weekend. I was going through it again. And you can't do it on your phone, on digital.
That's coming very, very soon. I think mid-April even, right?
There are some limitations because it's new. So I do a lot on my phone, like if I'm driving or if I'm, doing other things. I don't always have my computer on. But if I'm in the house, I could just put my headset on and listen if I'm doing something else.
It's so close to having mobile capabilities, though. I mean, it's like within weeks or so. We're going to have Groove Mobile. Yeah.
And Groove webinars. So excited for those. So instead of Groove streaming instead of like StreamYard or Zoom, they're going to have their own. I can't wait for that because it's going to hook up with YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So
wow. Yes. Wow.
Right. And Giselle, like they're still gating members every day for their beta. And we're having to put trust in them that we're going to like everything that they launch, but not everything has been launched yet. So they are definitely making money off every person that joins. But after the end of the year, once everything has been launched, they're going to charge a monthly fee for any new Groove members. Not you. If you purchase this year, you will still pay one time for life. But after this year, they're going to have a monthly fee for any new signups. And
Giselle says, how do you make money? Giselle says, how do you make money on us if you don't pay anything after the $1,300 a month?
They don't really make money on us. They did offer Groove Pay, which Kasie and I are using. Groove Pay is cheaper than Stripe or PayPal to collect credit card fees. It's cheaper to the owner, whatever, the seller, but they're still making money off you.
Yeah. And I think that people one thing I've learned this year is that we don't always see the money that people make off of our money. Because we put the money into the company, they're using it for something else. Yep. Like they probably don't need that much money to run what we're running. They're using that money to do something else. Maybe they're increasing their ability somewhere else. And the more people that put the money into the pot, the more money they have to do their extras and things like that. So they may not make a lot of money on us particularly, but they're using that money to make money in other ways. That's what I've heard this year.
And when it comes to a la carte, and at the end of the year, the beginning of next year, that's when they're probably going to make it, right? All of those monthly payments that people are going to start having to do, and all of the a la carte items, because if you have a course, you might want it. What Groove Cart might be a la carte and things like that. So all of those little extras that are coming once out of beta, that's probably where they're going to make their.
That's what a lot of people are waiting for. They're like, well, I don't want to buy it in beta because it's not all launched and I don't know. And it's still a little buggy and all that, excuses. And then once it's amazing and fully launched and fully out, then they're going to probably regret it, I'm sure.
It's going to be pricey.
But the other thing is, like everybody that I respect in their business that has made it well, has made it pretty good, has said, give.
Right.
And the money will come, look at, like you said, Amy Porterfield, her course is expensive. And I, personally, I don't know if it's a good thing to take if you don't have a clear course in mind that you want to do already. But she gives, she has her emails, I'm on her email list and they're pretty good. Her podcast is great. Her little mini courses are great. Like she gives so much, and that's what she's establishing. She's building, like Kasie and I always say, she's building that know, like, and trust, so that when she launches her course, she's going to make, 7-8 figures. So,
and I think the other thing to keep in mind too, my father, he was in the insurance business all while I grew up. And he was like a manager of other people. And you think of all the people that work for people for sales and things like that. Sometimes in the online teacher community, we limit ourselves. We think, oh, she's already doing it. Like Manny Cam Kindergarten by Amanda. Like 30 people could do the same thing.
Right.
And, and still have customers. She could have a Manny Cam Kindergarten University. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are so many people. And I think that's what we limit ourselves in sales and stuff.
Yeah. How are you going to set yourself apart? You have to do something to set yourself apart, even adding Panda to her name has set her apart because it has a nice ring to it. It has a nice tone to it. But, but you have to do something to build your community. Look at all of the course people that have come after Amy Porterfield, yet Amy is still the top in her. And, that name is what stands out to most people.
As popular as she is, recommends Amy. And they all kind of support each other as well. So
yeah. And, and if you do a good product and you give that foundation, if you look at Nancy's course and you look at Amy's course, they look almost identical. I mean, not the material, not the content, but the actual setup and the flow of it and what they do with their, their weekly calls and all of that stuff. And it takes a lot of time. I can't imagine how much time and effort was put into making these courses. But then, they're also taking the time to give so much for free in order to get people to want to buy from you.
We should say they are expensive, but on the other hand, they're paying for Kajabi. They're paying to sell it like Shopify and things. They need Demio for their videos. They need a lot of those outside resources that add up to what they're paying out too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And that's the beautiful thing with Groove. It may not be as pretty. And of course, you're going to find things that are better than Groove. I would say building a funnel is probably right now better on ClickFunnels. I would say building a blog is probably better right now on WordPress. Building a course right now is probably better on Kajabi. But are you able to pay like thousands of dollars a year to get everything that's better? Or are you going to invest in Groove and it will be better? I have 100% faith that eventually it will be better and it's way cheaper.
Yeah. My plan is I wanted to just make a little course. Like, I don't care if I only have 20 people, just make a little course and go from there. And so there are ways you can do that. Like you could just do Zoom, you could send out emails. You still have to follow the process, but it would be a lot of back end work. It wouldn't be as automatic.
Yeah.
But I could do that on the Groove. And then as I'm working on my business, they're working on theirs. And eventually, we could grow together actually. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is so
It's
exciting.
just, I know the possibilities really are endless, especially as they keep launching more and more of their Groove apps. It's just going to get better and better and better. And and then again, not only the money side, the money side, of course, is very important, but it's the research side as well. I no longer have to research email providers. I no longer have to research, calendar providers. I no longer have to research chat, like whatever it is I want to do, I don't have to research it anymore because it's all there in Groove.
I
think one of the best things is the community too, because it is new, it's exciting, but you go to the Facebook page and ask questions. There's one guy that worked for Google, like they kind of plucked him away. He was the actual SEO guy for Google. He has answered our questions live on YouTube all the time, him and David Lemon, and you can go there, ask questions. It's really a great community. I'm super excited to be a part of it. So.
And that is something huge that I believe Groove is doing that no other company is doing, is helping you with your business. They take the time to answer all of your questions. Support, it might take 24 hours to get back to you, but they will get back to you and answer your questions, and they'll do their best. I mean, Kasie and I, for example, we're doing this challenge so that, you can learn all about Groove with our 21-day challenge. And as somebody noticed, and I didn't notice, I didn't ask about it, nothing. She noticed that our thank you page was not working 100% of the time. And she found the problem and she helped me fix it. And it's just that little stuff that they do that's way above and beyond what any other company I've ever bought from or worked with, I had problems on my Wix site. I couldn't find the answer anywhere. I couldn't find it from support. Support would not help me, and I purchased the business plan because I thought I was going to do this tutoring business and I needed the scheduling part, and nobody would help me. Not what. I could not find the answer anywhere. I looked on Facebook. I looked on YouTube. I looked everywhere. I couldn't get a hold of Wix for anything. And I mean, they're just not there, but then you go to Groove and it's like, you can ask your same question in various groups and you're going to get an answer right away. If you want to wait and ask support, then it'll take a little bit longer, but it's just, I don't know. Like, I love how much they want us to succeed.
Awesome. Well, I decided that I have my website, cindybennettconnection.com. And I've gotten it through Bluehost and it's on with WordPress. So I'm going to keep it just for now. But I have the free version of Groove and I'm thinking about upgrading.
Yeah.
Because I have the money, but I want to replace it real quick.
Yeah. So don't wait too long, because if you don't want to, the fees are going to go up. It's still going to be a one-time fee. It's still going to be a phenomenal deal. The fees are going up from $13.97. We thought it was going to be 2 weeks ago with the webinar, and right now it's still $13.97.
It's still holding.
I don't know what they're waiting for.
We don't know.
But the other thing is watch videos. Watch videos, because there is this header footer thing you can put in your WordPress site, and it'll transfer your page over to Groove. So you don't really have to do a lot. You'll have to do minor tweakings, but it'll go straight from Bluehost to Groove.
Because Tim was going to check into that for me.
There's a lot of videos on that. So definitely
check into that. Well, thank you guys for coming, and thank you for the inspiration. I mean, you don't have that much money to put into a dream, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's a dream, and it's also a dream for Groove, and that's why they're doing this one-time fee, because they also have a dream, but they need some money to pay for their dream, Right. And so it's
computer last year. That was my big purchase. I said I'm just getting the computer, so I don't have that limitation anymore. So that opens up capabilities for others. topics too.
I hear you.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to go because I have an out school class coming up. But thank you guys for coming. And I hope this is the beginning. Like, this is the foundation of some really awesome stuff.
Yes. And if you join too, like, we're here for you. And we'll have a group community, right, Kasie?
Yeah. But right now is I'm collecting emails and I need to be able to work on a plan of what I'm going to do with the email list.
I hear you.
But it's like every step I do, somebody comes out with something that helps me with the next step. So that's been really awesome.
That is awesome. I love it. Yes, and definitely join our challenge in the middle of May. May 10th, we launched groove21daychallenge.com. And we will really walk you through, because Kasie and I know what it's like to be beginners, and we really want to help you with every step of the way, answer all your questions, and get you going there.
Awesome. All right. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you have a great day and have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, everyone in the chat. Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you.